have a very special guest. I have Anthony Barnes with us.
Hey.
And if you're in Kansas City, this is the Liquor Man, right? So liquor don't go down without him knowing something about it. So we are going to show you how to make some of our favorite holiday cocktails using Uncle Nearest whiskey. And we're going to tell you a little bit about Uncle too. Uncle Nearest is America's favorite uncle. So Anthony, what's the first drink we got one already ready. So what's that?
So the first drink we have here, since it's cold in Kansas City.
Yes.
I think it's about 20 degrees outside today.
Yes.
So we're going to warm you up with a Gangsta Toddy. In the Gangsta Toddy, it is Uncle Nearest fine premium whiskey. Then we also have the main decanton ginger liqueur, and we also have a half ounce of honey in there, and we also have 3 ounces of hot water, and we also have we did an ounce of the Uncle Nearest whiskey.
Got it. Okay, y'all got that? We'll put all the ingredients up so that you guys can kind of make that yourself. So let's do a cheers. Cheers to Uncle Nearest.
Cheers.
Cheers to America's favorite uncle.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-mm.
That is absolutely delicious. I love it.
Yes.
Yummy, yummy. Okay, I can't wait to taste the next one. So what are we going to make next?
Next thing we're gonna make a spin of a Bloody Mary. We're gonna call this a near Mary. A near bloody.
A near Bloody Mary. I love it.
Let's
okay.
see here. Get a little ice.
Okay. It's me and you, Anthony, so, you know.
I don't want to put my fingers all in there.
Okay.
Like this little ice out of here.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start off. Let's get a little Uncle Nearest.
Okay, here we go. So, Uncle Nearest, we have the 1884, and what we haven't opened yet is that 1856. So, Anthony, can you tell people the difference between the 1884 and the 1856?
So the only difference between the two is that the 1884 is 93 proof.
Okay.
The 1856 is 100 proof.
Oh, shoot now.
If you're making old fashions, Rob Roy's, use the 100 proof.
Okay.
It doesn't break down as easy.
Okay.
It makes the cocktail stands out, a little boldness to it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So when we make that OG, we're going to use the 1884.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean the 1856.
1856.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm going to do an ounce and a half of Uncle Nearest 1854.
Okay.
All right.
So while he's pouring that ounce and a half of Uncle Nearest, I'm going to just share just a little bit about who Uncle Nearest was. And so some people know, but a lot of people don't know this story. And shout out to the young sister Fawn Weaver for bringing that story to fruition, for being, the forerunner in that story. So Uncle Nearest was the slave who taught Jack Daniels how to distill. You heard me correct. So technically, Uncle Nearest was the first master distiller for the Jack Daniels brand, y'all. So I just wanted to get that out there first, and then we're going to tell you a little more as we unfold this story. And so what are you adding now?
So now I'm adding a little Finest Call Bloody Mary mix.
Okay.
This is one I like to use at home. It's a classic.
Okay.
It's got all your fruits and vegetables in it. No fruit, it's all vegetables.
Okay. Okay.
Then you saw me put this in there. This was a Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
Now I'm going to add a little bit of Hello Bitters spicy chili in there.
Ooh.
Since we didn't have any Tabasco, this will give it a little bit of kick.
Okay.
This is smoked chili bitters, not a whole lot. Maybe 3 dashes.
Okay. 3 dashes will do, huh?
3 dashes will do.
Okay. All right.
Now we're going to do a little stir.
Okay.
Think about Bloody Berries. You can put your own spin on it.
Okay.
So the good thing about this is that, you know what they say, practice make perfect.
Yes, it does, y'all.
Right.
Okay.
Now, what's a Bloody Berry without a little garnish?
Absolutely.
A little celery.
Okay.
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 A little different on the spin. We put some tomatoes in there.
Okay.
And you too can add what you like in yours.
Okay.
But this is how we make a near bloody.
I love it. So here we have Lanier Bloody, made with Uncle Nearest, 1884. So, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
That's beautiful.
Perfect. Oh, my goodness. So, stay tuned, y'all. We're going to show you a few little clips about Uncle Nearest, and when we come right back, we're going to show you our other two cocktails that we have for you today. So, stay tuned.
Some of the first clues about Nearest Green were in Jack Daniel's official biography, published back in 1967. Green was mentioned in this book about 50 times. Then his name seemed to disappear until one woman helped discover the truth at the heart of how Jack Daniel came to make whiskey.
It's important to set the record straight because anyone who accomplished something like Nearest did should be honored.
What Nearest Green, a slave, did was teach Jack Daniel how to make whiskey.
It was on the cover of the New York Times International Edition. It was possible that an African American was behind Jack Daniels, and it's never been spoken about until now.
Okay, y'all, we are back, and we're going to show you how to make our final two holiday cocktails. The first one is called the Crown Jewel. It ain't a holiday cocktail. You got to have a holiday cocktail with eggnog, right? So, we love our local eggnog called Chateau Farms. Oh my God, y'all, I'm telling you, it is the bomb of eggnogs, okay? And so, we're going to use Uncle Nearest, 1884. So that we're going to put, we'll probably do about 3 total ounces.
Give it a little kick.
Give it a little kick. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we're going to add a shot, which is basically an ounce, of orange liqueur. We'll pour that in there. Then we're going to add a few ounces of our Chateau Farms eggnog. One.
Looks good.
Oh my goodness. So, Anthony, can you tell us what is the difference between a whiskey and a bourbon?
Okay, good question. A lot of people ask that. So, whiskey is so let me back up here. So you got whiskey, American whiskey, and then you have whiskey that's come from Scotland.
Okay.
So Scots, they spell their whiskey W-H-I-S-K-Y.
Okay.
American, we do ours W-H-I-S-K-E-Y.
Okay.
So there's a difference. So it may look a little funny, but the difference is between bourbon, has to be 51% corn in order for it to be called a bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Now whiskey, Scotch whiskey, they use malted barley.
Okay.
But in bourbon, you can also use malted barley, rye, and wheat.
Okay.
But it has to be 51% corn.
Okay.
And also, bourbon has to be distilled at 160 proof or lower.
Okay. Okay.
And then also, when it goes into the barrel, they put in the barrel, it can go in the barrel, it has to be at 125 proof to go in the barrel or less.
Okay.
And it has to be aged in new oak barrels.
Okay.
Let me take that back. Charred new oak barrels.
Okay.
So it cannot be used barrels. So there's a stipulation process when you're making bourbon.
Okay. Okay.
So bourbon is typically made in Kentucky.
Okay.
And that's why you see, not taking away from Jack Daniel's, Uncle Nearest, their whiskeys, and they are done with their process they use is called a sugar maple charcoal filter.
Okay.
And that's the difference on their process in bourbon.
Got it.
So it's a little different now.
Now, does whiskey have that 51% corn ratio that it has to have?
No, but bourbon does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and that's by law. So here's the deal.
Okay.
If you happen to make bourbon in your house,
Okay.
congratulations. But guess what? The ATF might be outside your door waiting on it. So.
And we sure don't want that.
Don't want that.
No. Okay, so we are now mixing up. I got all the ingredients in here for the Crown Jewel. And so we're going to shake it up. And y'all remember before I told y'all how it's important to really, really shake it up so it gets really mixed well.
Just shake it. Shake,
Oh
shake.
my goodness. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake the jewel.
Shake. Look.
Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
That
Okay.
looks good.
See, I'm not a bartender, so look. I know I used to see them do this
Give
to.
it a little nudge.
Okay. There we go. Okay, would you mind pouring it so I don't get the ice everywhere? Okay. There we go. Okay.
Doesn't that look festive?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Beautiful.
And then we serve it with a cinnamon stick.
That is
So you
beautiful.
get all that extra cinnamon flavor in there. So here we have the crown jewel. So cheers.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays, y'all.
Ooh.
That's pretty good, ain't it?
That's good.
That's some good
That's
stuff.
good. That's some good stuff. That's some gangster goodness.
That's some gangster goodness,
Yes.
y'all.
Yes, indeed. Mhm.
We got one more cocktail to show you. We'll be right back, y'all. Hey, y'all, we're going to show you one more of our favorite holiday cocktails, okay? Now, you know when you were growing up, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up in the hood. What about you, Anthony?
I grew up in the hood. Yeah, right here in Kansas City.
Okay, me too. So you could tell the cats that were considered the OGs, right?
Oh, geez.
It was in their swag. It was in their whatever it was, okay? So we knew, even as kids, who the OGs were.
We knew.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this Uncle Nearest 1856
It's OG.
is an OG.
Yeah.
Okay, so show us what you're going to do with
All
it.
right. So we're
Okay.
going to make the OG great cocktail for the holidays. Ship it to Uncle Nearest. 100 proof. As I stated earlier, 100 proof. Reason why we use 100 proof, it makes the cocktail stand up, gives a nice aroma to it, nice flavor. It doesn't break down as easy, all right?
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to start out with an ounce and a half.
Oh, shoot now. I got my big girl pants on, y'all.
Ounce and a half with the 100 proof.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit for you.
Okay.
A little bit for you.
Okay. So I want to give a quick shout out to a young lady who lives here in Kansas City, and she makes some amazing simple syrups. And so we are trying her winter simple, and it is cinnamon and prickly pear, y'all. Shout out to Breathe Personal Beverages. And I cannot wait to taste this OG with the cinnamon and prickly pear.
Can't wait to taste that.
Oh my goodness.
Then we're going to have some of these delicious, filthy food black cherries, if I can get it open.
Okay, there we go.
Very good. You can should be able to find these at your local store. If not,
Ooh.
you can find them at filthyfoods.com.
Okay.
Very good.
Nice. You can't have an OG without cherries.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, and we'll do a little stir again.
Okay. Get some of that cherry juice up in there. Yes.
indeed.
Look at there. Look at there.
Look at there. Oh, yeah. There you have it, folks.
Okay. And then you want to put one of our little pear slices on top?
Yes.
There we go.
Pear slices
Yes.
with the pear simple syrup.
Yes.
What a touch.
Yes.
Ah.
Love
Ooh,
it.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
OG.
Oh, geez.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This is gangsta goodness.
Yes.
To the OGs.
Yeah, to the OGs.
OGs. Yes, indeed.
Uncle Nearest, we are raising our glasses to you. Thank you so much for leaving a legacy for all mankind. And I have to say that I'm not a direct descendant, but I am so glad to be a part of all of this. And it is just amazing. And I love the story. And Gangster Goodies is going to do whatever we can to help get your story out there, Uncle Nearest. America's favorite uncle. Don't y'all forget it. Uncle Nearest, Cheers. Happy holidays, y'all.
Holidays.
Peace out.
What happens when everything we know about something changes?
I tell people all the time, this is the best American story you never heard.
We're out hitting the pavement, talking to restaurants, talking to bars.
I don't think of myself as a whiskey salesperson. I want you to know his name.
Drink by drink, we're bringing this story to light.
When we have to step back through the pages of history.
It's so much more than whiskey. It's so much more than a brand. It's a movement.
When we have to make amends and pay respect.
We're honoring the greatest whiskey maker the world never knew. And it's beautiful.
And give credit where credit is due.
Uncle Nearest is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey, and the world needs to know it.
What happens? We do it. Uncle Nearest, it's more than whiskey.